Hello everybody, welcome to another Yoga Soaring Grind and Align video. Rosie is going to go crazy during it, so my apologies in advance. Say hello, Rosie. Hello. Alright, we're going to work on abs and arms today. So today we are going to actually start in a standing position. So we're going to come into our Tadasana or mountain pose. Excuse me, honey. We're going to be working on becoming very mindful with this one. Very, very mindful of our feet. So we're going to begin by having the toes come up just a little bit so that you're on like the heels and the balls of your foot, and just gently begin swaying back and forth. Noticing your breath. Side to side, feeling the muscles that need to be engaged while you are in your Tadasana. Once you feel like your feet are grounded, you can place your toes back on the earth. Loop those shoulders around so that they're nice and away from the ears. Heart is a little bit forward and open. Your arms are to your sides and your palms are facing out to allow all of the good to come in from this practice. Just begin to notice how you're showing up today. If you're feeling anxious or antsy, or maybe depressed and lazy or grumpy, just accept yourself for what you're feeling. Let anything that is coming up go. Don't pass any harsh judgments on yourself here. Then begin to really deepen the breath. Inhaling and finding length through the crown of your head. Exhale, grounding down. So as you inhale, I want you to imagine your inhale coming over the front of your body and the exhale going down the back of your body. You're feeling fresh, new energy, and you are allowing yourself to feel relaxed. Those shoulders are easing away from your ears. Your feet are securely on your yoga mat. And then just begin to affirm to yourself what you want out of this practice today. Specifically, we will be working on arms and abs. So if that's something that you are wanting to get out of that, it can be as easy as that, or it can be something a little more or a little less concrete, like I just want strength out of this. So just think of what you want out of that. Say it in your mind a few times. Then if your eyes are closed, gently begin to blink them open. Bend the knees slightly. Inhale your arms up and overhead. Getting a nice full body stretch here. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Bend it over to the side to get a nice side body stretch. Next inhale brings you back up to center. Switch sides, so your left hand is on your right wrist as you stretch out the side body here. And next inhale brings you back to center. Perfect. So from here, we're going to bring our left knee up as both of our arms go to the left side. Next, exhale, your arms are up towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring the right knee up and both of your arms towards the right side. Exhale, come back up to your full body stretch. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, back to standing. Inhale, right leg. Woo. Exhale, back to standing. And try to keep a rhythm going. Feeling those abdominal muscles working, your internal, external obliques getting a little bit of loving. Maybe you're feeling some muscles you're not used to waking up. We'll do this for 3, 2, and 1. Finding some stillness here. Inhale your arms up and overhead. Fingertips kiss. Exhale, swan diving down, finding your nice forward fold. Your knees can be as generously bent here as you would like. On your next inhale, find a halfway lift so your hands can be right above your knees. It can be on your toes or your shins, or they can be on the ground as long as you have a nice flat back. From here, I'm going to have you crawl into plank. Dog hair on my mat, sorry. So if this position is not comfortable for you for whatever reason, you have the option of going on your forearms, or you can drop your knees. Whatever you really want to work on here, it's totally up to you. You're still going to get the benefits no matter what. We are going to hold this plank. We're going to welcome that quivering, the shakes, the trembles. We're going to smile at them. Take this moment to thank your body, to thank yourself for showing up on your mat today. And then if you want to add on a little extra challenge, begin to rock back and forth on your toes. You'll really feel that core begin to engage and tighten. And then we'll find some silence and stillness in the body as you either bring your knees and your belly down, or you bring yourself down into chaturanga with your elbows close in towards your body, slowly lowering down. Inhale, find your cobra or your up dog. Whoop. Take a nice few breaths here, allowing that heart to shine forward. Allowing your breath to come back down. And then on your next inhale, bring yourself into downward facing dog.
Woo! What are you doing there, Pose? Pedal it out here, especially if it's the first downward dog of the day.
Inhale your left leg up, bend the knee, and then just open up that hip to get a little stretch here before we start moving that leg. Bring it back to center. Inhale the bent knee to your center. Exhale back up. Bend the knee again. Inhale it over to the left elbow. Exhale back up. Bend the knee again. Inhale over to the right elbow. And then exhale back up. From here, drop that left leg. Inhale the right leg. Bend the knee. Open up through the hip. Give it a little bit of movement before we start using that strength. Come back to your center. Inhale, bring that knee towards the middle of the mat. Exhale up. Inhale over to the right elbow. Exhale up. Bend the knee. Inhale over to the left elbow. Exhale back up. And then drop the knee, or drop your foot. Find that downward facing dog again. Drop your knees here. Find your tabletop position. Being very mindful of the way that your body is here. Remembering to keep your knees and your hips aligned. Remembering to keep the wrists, the elbows, and the shoulders aligned. And bring that belly button to your backbone so you're protecting your core. If your wrists are sensitive, you can find some fists here or starfish your hands. And what I mean by starfishing your hands, I'll get closer. They might look like this on the floor. So if you have wrist issues, that is an opportunity for you to alleviate that. So we're finding our tabletop, we're feeling really nice and strong. We're remembering the affirmation that we had for ourselves in the beginning of this practice today. And then lift up those knees. We're doing our hovering tabletop here. We're going to stay here for just a few more seconds, just a few more breaths. Your neck is an extension of your spine, so you're really trying to focus on looking down at the mat. And then 3, 2, 1, drop the knees down. Bring your bottom to your heels and find a nice extended child's pose with your arms really inching up towards the top of your mat here. And maybe you rub your forehead back and forth to stimulate that third eye. Welcoming any intuition that your third eye in your body has for you today. Allowing your breath to come back to normal. And then if you feel like you might be having some nervous system things going on, you can bring your hands into prayer position above your head and allow that nervous system to have some relief. Perfect. Gently bring yourself up into a kneeling position. Excuse me, got a really itchy nose. And then we're going to bring ourselves onto our bottoms here. And then we're going to get into a boat variation. So there's a bunch of different options for you here depending on your level. I told you she was going to be crazy today. All right, so boat pose. Stop. You can stay here. You can even do this. You're still really working your arms out. You're working your abs. You're keeping everything engaged here. That is totally an okay option for you. Oh my God, stop it. Or you can stay like this, and this is also okay. If you want to even add another layer onto this, you can extend one leg as you reach for your toes with the opposite hand. So your right hand is going to touch your left foot. Your left hand is going to reach your right. And you can keep going with this. Or if you want even more of a fire to burn in your belly, inhale, exhale. I cannot do that with Rosie today, apparently. Inhale, exhale. So whatever level you're feeling today, go for it. Listen to what that intuition in your body is telling you what you need. We'll be here for 3, 2, 1, and then drop everything down onto the mat. We have one more exercise to do before we can relax into our nice little Shavasana. So your legs are going to go up. You can either interlace your hands behind your head, allowing the thumbs to come down either side of your neck, and you can just kind of pulse here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Excuse me, honey, they can't see me. Or your arms can be up as you do that pulsing. So keep this up. I know you're feeling that burn in your belly, and that is totally okay. You're getting what you need out of this practice. We'll do this for 3, 2, 1, and then slowly let go of your arms and your legs. Bring your knees to your chest. So you just give yourself a nice little massage here. And if you're going in circles, reverse and go the other way. Bring both of your knees over to the left side as your arms are either out straight into a T or in cactus arms, and your gaze is over the right shoulder. Just allowing the body to relax and rest here. Whew. Feeling your breath come back down. And then on your next inhale, bring both your knees back into your chest. Exhale to the opposite side. And your gaze is going over your left shoulder. So you begin to notice your breath and anything coming up in your body after this vigorous practice. Short and strong and sweet. Inhale your legs into your chest. Give yourself a big, big hug. And give yourself a compliment here. It can be as simple as, thank you, body, for keeping me alive, or thank you for showing up on your mat today. Just giving yourself one nice compliment before you completely let go of your arms and legs and allow yourself to come into your final relaxation pose. Letting your feet and your ankles grow heavy, allowing your calves to sink deeper into the mat as your knees relax and let go of any tension. Allow the thighs to relax and release. feeling the mat beneath them. As you let go of any tension or discomfort in your abdomen and your groin, you allow your chest to open. Feel the clean air entering your lungs and then exhaling that clean air back out into the world. Letting your shoulders relax. Letting your arms go. Letting the back of your head grow heavier as you release your jaw and your tongue. Letting go of any tension you're holding in that space between your eyebrows. And then just staying here for as long as you have time for, even if it's just 1 minute after this live, to really let yourself do nothing, to allow whatever needs to come through for you to come through, and giving yourself that nourishment that everyone deserves. Now, as we close this practice, I hope that the rest of your night and all of tomorrow brings you nothing but clear and loving relationships, clear and loving communication, and clear and loving thought. The light in me acknowledges, honors, and loves the light in each and every one of you. And as we bow down, we say,
Namaste.
Dr. Rosie said, have a good night, everybody.